Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to another video. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, a saying which is truly attested to in the case of cat eyes. Cat eyes, not unlike cats themselves, are full of surprising secrets. That's why we thought it would be fun to share facts about cat eyes. If you enjoy the kind of content, subscribe to the channel for more cat videos. Now let's reveal 10 of the most surprising secrets about cat eyes. Number 1. Cats have excellent night vision. Cats can see much better in the dark than we can, and their eyes are full of unique mechanisms to help them do so. Cats have vertical pupils, increased rods, and tapetum lucidum, all of which contribute to their enhanced night vision. We'll go into each of these features in more detail later since they are just too interesting to put into one. All in all, cats are thought to be able to see clearly with just 1/6 the amount of light that humans need. This is an incredible evolutionary feat to aid cats with their hunting. While domestic cats no longer rely on hunting as much as their ancestors, their bodies are still fine-tuned to seek out prey. Their ancestors would primarily hunt in low light conditions, such as at dawn or dusk, and night vision gave them a huge advantage over their prey. Cats today can still see significantly better in the dark than humans can, even if they don't use it for hunting anymore. Number 2. Cats have vertical pupils. As you probably noticed, your cat's eyes look distinctly different than yours. The most noticeable difference is their pupils. While we have circular pupils, cats have vertical pupils that resemble slits. Like their night vision and ability to detect motion, their vertical pupils are another evolutionary trait to give them a hunting advantage. With vertical pupils, cats can have more control over the amount of light that is let into their eyes. As we've discussed, cats can hunt very well in low light conditions. This is particularly due to their vertical pupils. Furthermore, vertical pupils can change in size faster than circular pupils. This makes cats more adaptable to changes in their lighting environment, therefore making them better hunters. Number 3. Cat eyes glow in the dark. If you've ever encountered a cat in the dark, the first thing you noticed was probably their glowing eyes. It can be somewhat eerie to see at first, especially since you probably didn't see them coming. A cat's eyes shine in the dark due to a thin layer behind their retinas called the tapetum lucidum. This, like their vertical pupils, helps cats see better in the dark. The tapetum lucidum acts as a mirror, reflecting light back into the retina that would have otherwise escaped. This gives the rods in the eyes even more light to work with in low light conditions, increasing a cat's ability to see in the dark. Many other animals also have this reflective layer in their eyes. While it is mostly predators that have tapetum lucidums to aid with their hunting, some other animals including deer or cattle also have them, potentially to detect predators. Number 4. Cats are great at detecting motion. In many ways, cats are naturally skilled hunters. In addition to their quick reflexes and high athleticism, cats are incredibly sensitive to movement. Similar to their night vision, this is due to the increased amount of rods in their eyes. Along with the ability to see well in low light conditions, the rods in the eyes allow them to pick up on very subtle movements. As such, they can respond incredibly quickly to even the smallest movement that they detect with their vision. When it comes to their flicker fusion rate, or the number of images that can be shown perceived as individual stills in 1 second before appearing continuous, cats can see 70 images per second. Humans, by comparison, can only see around 50. So cats can detect far more movement per second than humans can. This serves as a great aid in hunting when every movement counts. Number 5. Cats have more peripheral vision than humans. Along with their increased ability to detect motion, cats also have a larger field of view than humans do. Our peripheral vision is defined as the amount that you can see left to right and up to down when you are looking straight ahead. In other words, it is the scope of your vision. Humans have a peripheral vision of approximately 180 degrees. Cats, however, have a field of view of 200 degrees. So a cat's visual field is 20 degrees larger than a human's. This means that they can see more that is going on around them when looking straight ahead than we can. While this is an incredible and useful feat, it fails to compare to the peripheral fields of some other animals. The chameleon, for example, has a peripheral of 360 degrees. Number 6. Cats have 3 eyelids. While we are all familiar with the upper and lower eyelids, cats have an extra eyelid that humans do not. This third eyelid is called the nictitating membrane, and it is located underneath the lower eyelid towards the inner corner of the eye. This third eyelid is not unusual. In fact, many species around the world have one. Most birds, reptilian, amphibian, and fish species have a nictitating membrane. While it is less common among mammals, many mammalian species, including dogs, cats, beavers, and polar bears, have this third eyelid. Long ago, humans too had a nictitating membrane, though it became obsolete as we evolved. You can see the remnants of the third eyelid in your own eye. It's the little pink part in the inner corner. While our third eyelids are vestigial, a cat's is fully functional. It serves to keep their eyes moisturized, clean, and protected. You can see your cat's third eyelid, especially if you look at their eyes when they are falling asleep. you'll see the eyelids start closing over their eye before their other eyelids shut. It can look creepy at first, but it's actually a fascinating part of your cat's biology. Number 7. Cats are mid-sighted. Since we often think of cats as very sharp and tuned in with their surroundings, you might assume that cats have excellent vision. While this is true in many ways, their vision is not very good in the way that you might think. In terms of visual acuity, how clearly one can see, a cat's vision is actually not great in comparison to humans. While the normal visual acuity for humans is 20/20, meaning you can see objects clearly and precisely from up to 20 feet away, a cat's visual acuity is usually between 2100 and 2200. This means that if you are looking at an object 200 feet away, your cat would only be able to see with the same accuracy if the object was 20 feet away. Cats can't see clearly as far as humans, and they also can't see clearly as close as humans. Along with our long-distance sight, we also can see objects clearly from very close up. The near point for humans, meaning the closest point an object can be from our eye where we can still focus on it, is 11 centimeters on average. For a cat, it is 25 centimeters. In this sense, cats can be considered mid-sighted. They can't see super far and they can't see super close. The ideal viewing distance for a cat is between 2 to 6 meters. Number 8. Cats see colors differently than humans. While cats do see colors, they don't see the world the same way we do. Our perception of color comes from the nerve cells in our eyes, specifically 2 types of cells, rods and cones. Rods are responsible for our detection of light and motion, while cones are responsible for our ability to differentiate between colors. Both humans and cats are trichromats, which means our eyes have 3 different types of cones. These 3 different kinds of cones are usually referred to as blue, green, and red cones, though they actually differ in their sensitivity to different wavelengths. Blue cones are sensitive to short wavelengths, like the color blue, green cones are sensitive to medium wavelengths, like the color green, and red cones are sensitive to long wavelengths, like the color red. With all 3 types of cones working together, we can perceive color on a broad wavelength spectrum. Since cats also have blue, green, and red cones, it seems likely they should be able to see the same colors as us, right? However, humans have around 10 times more cones in their eyes than cats do. This likely means that cats cannot see colors with the range or richness as we do. Scientists have also speculated that cats can't perceive red as well as we can, and it might look more like green or blue to them. Number 9. Cats are born blind. Even though a cat's eyesight plays a huge role in their life and survival, all cats are born blind. When a kitten is born, their eyes are tightly shut. Not only that, their ear canals are also closed. So for the first 1 to 2 weeks of their lives, kittens cannot see or hear the world around them. After a week or so, a kitten's eyes and ear canal will open. However, even then, their eyesight and hearing are very poor. Their eyes and ears only become fully functional after a few more weeks. This means that kittens are incredibly vulnerable in the first few weeks of their life, and they rely almost entirely on their mothers for their survival. Many animals, including humans, are born with their eyes open. Others, like cats and dogs, are born with their eyes closed. Many factors contribute to this, including the gestational period and amount of offspring. Herd animals like deer and cattle usually have longer gestation periods and birth in smaller amounts of offspring at once, and their offspring are born with their eyes open. The same goes for humans. Cats and more predatory animals, on the other hand, have short gestation periods and birth many offspring at once, and their offspring are born with their eyes closed. This is likely because predatory animals need to leave their offspring behind during a hunt, whereas herd animals need their offspring to be able to outrun when they are being hunted. So kittens don't need to be born with the ability to outrun predators, whereas fawns do. So while being born with their eyes closed may seem like an evolutionary disadvantage for kittens, it's actually the opposite. Number 10. Cats blink much less than humans. Humans blink a lot, sometimes up to 1,000 times in 1 hour. Even though cats do blink, they don't blink nearly as much as humans. This is simply because they don't have to. The main function of blinking is to keep our eyes moisturized and healthy. If you go even 30 seconds without blinking, your eyes will probably start to water and itch due to the dryness. Cats, on the other hand, can go hours without blinking. Even when cats do blink, their blinking doesn't look the same as humans. A cat blink often looks more like a squint than an actual blink, as their top and bottom eyelids sometimes won't entirely touch. Since cats are descended from hunters, blinking was often a disadvantage. Being able to focus on prey for a long period without interruption from blinking made cats better hunters. The more you know. Now that we've gone over the list, it's time for Cat of the Week. This video's cat of the week is Boo. Her guardian says, Boo is a 4-year-old beautiful black cat that was rescued with her mama and siblings. She is affectionate yet a fireball. She loves to play with her toys and stare out the window. Boo is beyond spoiled by me and her grandma. When I return home from work, she will be sitting in the same spot from the window, meowing at me to hurry up. I love my Boo. Congratulations, Boo. Keep being pawsome. To enter your cat for a chance to be featured, visit the entry link in the description box below. So which of these facts about cat eyes did you find the most interesting? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up because it helps other cat lovers find our content. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Catterday for another video.